I am going to be punished for everything that I say right now, but I am going to say it because I'm so excited about the Tinder talk. So Tinder, the best sex site of all time. It's live porno where you can meet up with people and have sex. Tinder's fantastic for that. So Tinder is a very interesting site because you swipe right? Most guys swipe right on every single girl that there possibly is on there. And then we get, 3 likes. Women swipe right on 1 out of every 1,000 guys. Just because he had a picture of him with a puppy. And they're like, aw, he seems like he's really, he's emotionally in touch with his feelings. Which is total bullshit because we do that. The pictures we put out, if you ever look, there's always one with us in a car to show you that we have a car. One of us at a house to show you that we live at a house. One of us at a job to show you that we are at a job. And then one of us having fun to show you that we have fucking fun. That's generally how it goes. And we don't filter any of them.
No, gym. You forgot about gym.
Oh, the gym. I never did the gym. My pictures were never the gym. Because I'm not the gym guy.
You are.
Not the gym guy. Yeah, but I didn't want to get women that way. Because then they expect me to be fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I didn't. Anyways, that was the thought process. But women, they swipe right on, a couple guys, and then they have 1 million likes on this other side. And then they, go through it, and they're like, let's see. We got the puppy guy. I like that guy, and then how about this guy, and he's probably strong. He's got he's not real smart look on his face, but he's good looking. So you're like, you know what, he could be a good lay. That's usually the Tinder thing. And then men, right, out of our 3, we're like, I'll fucking take any of them. And all 3, right? We'd take all 3. And that's living the dream if you get all 3 of them. I got 3 dates, and all of them are, and we'll make our distance 100 miles away. So we're driving, 100 miles to meet some girl that doesn't look like her picture. And we show up and we're like, oh my God, she doesn't look like her picture. But I'll do it anyways. That's, I've already spent so much money on gas. So. Yeah, I'm so fucking horny. But yeah. So Tinder is it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible for dating. It's great for sex, terrible for dating. If you want to find a date on Tinder, yeah, don't do that. That's fucking stupid. But if you want to, if you want. I told you about my friends. Yeah, they got married. They got married off of Tinder. Yeah. How long have they been married?
Now it's 5 years.
5 years? Off of Tinder?
Yeah.
Bullshit. No way. She's making this up just to make me look bad. Are you serious? That actually happens? Okay, so I retract my previous comment. Feel free to date Feel free to date off of Tinder, but there has to be some rules to that though. All right. Plus, how many people did they go through to get to that? Thousands?
No comments.
Yeah, see? That's a fucking hell of a lot of bodies lined up along the way behind you. Find that one guy. Which you could have probably just went to a restaurant or, went to a library or, the gym or something and been like, that's a good looking guy. Let's go meet that guy. But so, it can work. I've said it on the videos. It can work, blah, blah, blah. But it's a tough one. If you want a relationship off of that, make sure that he calls you on the phone and make sure that you meet. And I would suggest that you do not have sex with him the first time you meet. And when you meet, don't go to his house. Netflix and chill. It's the lamest shit ever. Netflix and chill, dude. And we talked about it. Like Netflix and chill. It's not chill, it's sex. And it's really not even Netflix. It's just flipping through the shit until you find some movie and you don't even find the movie. You just leave it on the screen that just plays all the previews, and then you end up having sex looking at, the Minions. Like that. then that really starts to fuck you up, you know? You're like, now you can't have sex without watching the Minions. Thanks, Tinder. Tinder. There are different sites though, like Bumble's really good. Bumble's better for that because the women gets to choose. The man swipes on everybody, but then the women automatically chooses like she has to be the one to respond. So the man can't message her. Because, I mean, come on Tinder, how many dick pics have you got? You know, I mean, if you're a woman, I guarantee you've seen way too many dicks, you know? And usually what happens is you send a dick pic as a guy and you're like, yeah, you know, see that one. She's never seen a dick like that. And she's showing it to her fucking friends, like, look at this idiot, you know? And then it's just passing around to all the friends. So we think something completely different than actually what is, which you know that happens. Come on. You're like, look at this dick, you know? And it's not even, they're like, I'm never going to talk to this guy. Anyways, but you get tons of pictures, tons of dick pics. They're always going to say, you know, you want to sit on my face? Like, that's usually something that'll show up, you know? Like, that's not a fun fucking world. So Bumble allows for that not to happen. Now, that doesn't say that that won't happen with Bumble. So when you message the guy, you know, and you're like, he seems nice, you know, he's got a picture of him and his mom, he's holding a baby. You know, hopefully it's not his, but, you know, he's holding a baby. And then you're like, hi, you know, it's great to match with you on Bumble. And then the next thing you know, there's a fucking dick pic. Like that happens too. But a full side angle dick pic. Like that's, that'll be a whole nother video about how to judge dick pics. And, right? And to know, ladies, that is as big as it gets. Whatever picture he sent, that's as good as it'll ever look. Fucking true. I don't know. It's so true. But yeah, so Bumble's better for that. Except you will get some dick pics, but you can erase them really fast too. That's nice. And you're gonna find a better, kind of more high class type person on that. Doesn't mean that they don't just want sex, but you're gonna find like a better high class guy. And then there is, you know, like Badoo and I don't know, there's one with like a lightning bolt. And then there's another one that's really bad. It's called Palefish. That one's like worse than Tinder. Don't even get on that one. But then there's another one that's called FetLife. This one is strictly for people that are into really weird shit. Like bondage stuff, you know, like fucking ass slapping, hair grabbing, you know, and like I'm talking about, that's the G-rated shit. But like the super crazy shit. And it's a super private site. So if you are into that, go look up that site. But don't be looking for, but you know what? That's actually kind of funny because people like that, they kind of have to find each other. You got to find weird motherfuckers like that on a site like that. So if you're into that kind of guy, that's probably the only place you'll ever find him unless you're going to like, you know, gangbangs and orgies and stuff. Like, which, that was too far.
No, continue.
That was too far, right? Gangbangs and orgies.
Well, people are different.
I went to everybody's different, you know, and I feel like I don't judge any of it, you know, I got flavors for everybody, right? And I understand all of it, I get it. But, so, you know, I just kind of guide you in certain directions. But yeah, if you're looking for the FetLife thing and the crazy, you know, the bondage and, you know, like being tied up and shit, you know, that's that site. You can find those guys. But finding relationships on any one of these sites, not usually the best idea. The best site to find a relationship would be Bumble. Bumble's the best. At least in America it is. Yeah, because the woman has all the control over the situation. She's the one that contacts. He can't contact back. She has to contact first. You have to verify all the photos. You don't have to go through all that spam shit that happens, or you know, Chinese robots. You don't have to go through that. But yeah, Bumble would be the best. Tinder, you know, it's just like anything. Tinder's a crapshoot. You never know what you're gonna get. You know, there's definitely a way to go through it where you can find somebody, but make sure you see them, make sure you call them, make sure you go on a date somewhere else. try not to have sex with them for a good amount of time, right? Really weed them out, see if they'll show up. But yeah, so Tinder. But Bumble's your one. If you want to find a relationship, Bumble's your best option.